Prestigious Ohio universities are under the microscope for their admissions policies.
A new report from a conservative think tank claims there is racial bias in admissions at Ohio State and Miami University. News Channel 5's Justin Michaels has an in-depth look now at this report. Justin, good morning.
Pete and Kim, good morning to you. That report suggests that the admissions processes at Ohio State and Miami favor African American and Latino students at staggering rates. A new study suggests OSU is out of step when it comes to diversity. Research shows race and ethnicity played an unfair role in who gets into that university.
They look at your skin color and what country your ancestors came from in deciding who gets in and who doesn't get in, and it makes a big difference.
The Center for Equal Opportunity shared its findings on campus and say the test scores tell the story. The study suggests when looking at ACT scores alone, the university admitted African American students with lower scores over white students 8-1. OSU says it changed its admission practices in 2003 after a Supreme Court ruling on a case in Michigan.
The Supreme Court ruling enables you to use race as one of the criteria, and you just cannot use that as the sole deciding factor. So we also ask students to supply extracurricular activities, essays, leadership activities.
An application process students hope is fair to everyone.
If they deserve to be here, they should be here. I don't like that to just let anybody in just for the numbers.
Well, if you're this color or if you're that color, you're in or you're not in. That shouldn't play any major decision on someone attending university.
The university says its current admissions are based on individual achievement and not on a numbers game. Now, the study also says African American students were favored at Miami by a ratio of 10-1 over white students with similar ACT scores. Now, Ohio State administrators say the university's attorneys do review admissions practices every year, and they will look at the research done in this study. Pete and Kim, back over to you now.
All right, interesting stuff. Thank you.
You know, to be paying attention, if you understand racism, white supremacy, anytime you are around a television, your radar has got to be up. Like, what are these images that they are flashing on the screen? Why do they want me? Why? Oh, yay, Tater Pie is called in on Skype. But, yeah, why do they want me watching this? You know, why are there commercials promoting this television show? Why are my children watching that? I mean, that is like giving your children strychnine, setting them in front of that television under white supremacy, and they don't understand it, or you're not, you know, keeping an eye to see if maybe they're missing something. I mean, man, you got to pay attention.
The people who are called Indians, Native Americans, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, there's an old traditional saying, I mean, it's almost a cliche, is that speaks with forked tongue. Say one thing, mean another. Very deceptive. If you start trusting them, you drop your guard, you've been had. You're talking about white people. That's an old Indian saying, forked tongue. Very, very shrewd. They'll confuse you. Say one thing, mean another. Make your head hurt.